With all this anger, guilt, and sadness coming to haunt me forever, I can't wait for the cliff at the end of the river. Is this revenge I'm seeking, or seeking someone to avenge me? Stuck in my own paradox, I wanna set myself free. Well, maybe I should chase it by before they try to stop it. It won't be long before I become a puppet. It's been so long since I last have seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I can ponder the sanity of your mother. I wish I lived in the present with a gift of my past mistakes. The future keeps lurking in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smiles, all I remember. Those fuzzy memories messed with my temper. Justification is killing me, but killing isn't justified. What happened to my son? I'm terrified. It lingers in my mind and the thought keeps on getting bigger. I'm sorry, my sweet baby, I wish I'd been there. It's been so long since I last have seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I can ponder the sanity of your mother.
Puppy playtime song. Yes, now. I'm back. Hold on. Hold on. Been a while. I've been gone for a while. There we go. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. Hallelujah, chat. Oh, he's back. Bro, why are you getting disappointed? Not like I was literally in a call with you last night, Springy. This guy, bro. Yeah. Returned from London. Oh, crikey. What a trip that was, I can tell you that. Some familiar faces. Gotta say the famous quote. Back to work. Well, give it a couple of weeks, AP, and then when you're back, then yes. Then you can actually say that to me, don't worry. But yeah. Photo in the back. Ah, yeah. Thought it was just a nice little addition. Crying all night about wanting work. I can't deny. Cannot deny that. I am wanting work. Bro, this goddamn London trip has taken money of me. Need to make that money back. We'll be back soon. Good. Lord help me, that trip. Oh, bloody hell. And Goku in the photo. That would be a funny Photoshop to do, to be fair. Because I have the digital copy of this photo now. but I'll explain everything throughout the stream. I'll go in order of events of the entire trip and things that you would be seeing in the upcoming vlogs, and just, you know, explaining things that you wouldn't see in the vlogs, because I definitely feel like this trip was probably the least amount that I've vlogged. I'm not gonna lie. I really should have vlogged a lot more, but I didn't. So the vlogs are gonna be shorter than normal, which isn't a problem. Not an issue at all. Still vlogged it. It's just, you know, compared to with my Tenerife vlogs, they were on average 15 to 20 minutes, but the two vlogs from my London trip probably at the most will only be 10 minutes. So, shorter vlogs. But, again, what problem with having shorter videos? Not like I'm gonna get money out of them anyways, because I'm not monetized on FE+. Another sad thing. Having a good time and then vlogging everything that happens. But to be fair, like, with some of the things that did happen, oh boy, would have been hilarious if I did vlog it. But yeah, so very long trip. 3 days I was away. My first time going on a trip all on my own. This is the growth of FP Films. Oh no. Oh goodness. I'll get to the context of that later. So yeah, with the whole Comic-Con trip, it was, yeah, an experience and a half, to be fair. Very experienced. I've for some reason I've just like been out of it. I can't words. I cannot words. Oh dear. But he's the most skinny boy ever. You say that like you're insulting me, but you're just speaking facts. You can't help my feelings if I'm in on the joke, bro. I am skinny. I tell myself that all the time. You can't make fun of me being skinny, bro. Try better. But yeah, so with the trip, it was... Oh, Kate, come on. Anyways, yeah, with the trip, it was... Oh, how long was it? Because I first got a train from my town to the city where I would normally go for university. I went to Norwich train station, and that was about a 40-minute train ride there. Then I had about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours to chill in Norwich. I just had a little bit of a walk around, and then I got myself some lunch, and then headed back to the train station. Then it was interesting. It was a really nice day out as well. Really hot. Really, really hot. The thing is as well, because the whole plan, obviously, I wasn't bringing around a suitcase when I was going. So I had like a big duffel bag kind of thing. So I just carried that around, had that on my shoulders. That was fun. Yeah, very straining on my shoulders after a while. It really hurt. Then, yeah, my train then to London was at 1 o'clock. From Norwich to, it was specifically London Liverpool Street Station. That was nearly 2 hours. It was a nearly 2-hour train ride. Oh my days. That was hell, that train ride was. I'm not even gonna lie. I knew that train would probably be quite packed, because it's a train to London. So, you know, people are gonna be wanting to go there. It's the big city, you know, capital city in the UK. Everyone's gonna be going. But when I tell you the train was packed, it was packed. It was fine to begin with. It was just annoying though, because I wanted to do a bit of like vlogging and stuff on the train. But I don't know if it was either the seats that I chose and I just got unlucky, or it was just the entire train was completely full up. But yeah, there was people all around me, so to begin with, I was able to do a little bit of vlogging. Mainly the moment I got on the train, the area that I went in, I got myself a little table seat, and then I just vlogged a little bit and just talked about, yeah, I'm going to London, lads, yay, woohoo, excitement. And then after that, the most of the stuff that I recorded on the train was just all cinematics and stuff of me traveling, because people just started getting on, going over, sitting near me and everything. There was these two girls that were sat on the other side. They were loud. They were loud. Gossiping about stuff. I don't even know what. I mean, all I heard... they would talk about some random guy. It's not like I was being nosy or anything. I had my headphones on. I was listening to music. But for some reason, they were loud as hell that I could still hear them. British female chav. Well, no, they weren't female chavs. They weren't like, you know, female chavvy kind of girls. But they were loud. But thankfully, they didn't go all the way to London. The train to London, I had to deal with this screaming child for about an hour. Ah. Maybe I haven't had my train journey as bad. I'd rather be on British trains than American Airlines, bro. Oh, dear. I mean, I don't know about that, because later on, when the train started to get more busy, these two girls just befriended a bunch of, like, the random people that were sitting all around me and, like, sat next to me on the other side of my table and sat next to them. And they just, for some reason, had just a whole bottle of vodka and lemonade with them, and they were just all drinking and stuff. And then they had lemonade left, and they would just go like, oh, should we just do shots left of what's left? And I was just there, just minding my own business, listening to some AP Angry Piggy, just enjoying the view, and just overhearing them talking about this and drinking alcohol. And I'm like, ah. I didn't even get to finish all of my lunch because I just felt awkward and it just felt weird that I was just eating just some McDonald's while there was all these people crowding around me, and I just felt like it was just really bad. I was not enjoying it that much. People on the airlines I was on was so rude. Oh, man. Damn. I haven't had any rude airline experiences, to be fair. I've not had anyone ever be rude to any of us airlines. Must be an American skill issue, you know? This is why the British are just better. But yeah, so eventually after a while, some people then got up and the space started to get a little more freeing. And then someone wasn't sat next to me. There were still people sat on the other side of me on the table seat. Which I mean, I've had this stuff before, so it was nothing new for me. So I wasn't there like, what the hell, who is this random person? I was just like, oh, okay, you know, just someone taking an empty seat. They're not sitting right next to me, so I couldn't care. And then, yeah. I arrived at London at around 10 to 3. 10 to 3 in the afternoon. Got off the train, you know, was all feeling excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually here. I made it to London. This is real happening. And I was making my way down the massive ass platform because it was a really long train. Wait, my first flight was on Air New Zealand, was amazing. I got a nosebleed mid-flight and they took care of me. I was like, kid, oh damn. I was on a 2E flight and there was this drunk woman in front of me and she just threw her alcohol over me for some reason. What on earth? I wouldn't think they'd allow people that were drunk on the plane. Oh, but then again, they do serve alcohol on the plane, but like really small, like 200 milliliter bottles. So either that woman was a hella lightweight, or she like snuck on some alcohol on the plane or something like that, or whether it was that she bought alcohol on when she went through duty free or something. I don't know, but that's wild. So yeah, then yeah, arrived at London, walking down the big ass platform. Then I started vlogging again. Was I took an American airline? Holy, they couldn't understand my accent either. They were like, "What?" When I asked for water. Really? God, bro. I mean, no offense to any fellow American viewers here, but I mean, God, Americans are stupid, bro. Wow, I can understand your accent clear as day, bro. I mean, that is... My God. I'm some random from another country shouted at me for walking the wrong way on an airplane. There's a wrong way you can walk on an airplane? No offense, Stevie. I said no offense to any fellow American viewers here. This majority of my audience is American. The smart Americans, yeah. You're the rare smart percentage. You're the rare smart American citizen, Visa. That's wild. Yeah. Probably because... Nah, I don't even know. Because Americans, there's mainly... the majority of Americans, which are the stupid ones, they all think that the only place that is in existence is America. You give them a world map and tell them to point out a country besides America, they wouldn't know what to do. They'll point at Africa and say Tunisia. Or something like that. They'll point at Russia and say Hong Kong. Like, bro, Americans, they're tapped. That's... Sorry, I'm ranting on about stupid Americans when I'm meant to be talking about my trip. Oh dear. So, yeah, as I was saying, a woman called Canada, New York once. Average American woman. Yeah. I got off the platform at London Liverpool Street Station. Had a bit of a tricky time lugging my bag out of the train because the gap between the seats of the aisle is rather small. So I was there just bashing my bag into all the seats in there, and I was just there, just like, oh yeah, okay. I got out, pulled my camera back out, started vlogging again, and just walking down the station, not the station, the platform. And yeah, what the plan was that Brocco would have arrived before I had arrived at the station. So when I would have gone through the turnstiles at the platform, Brocco would be there waiting for me. That was the plan. We were messaging each other whilst I was on the train, making sure that he would be there when I arrive. That was the whole plan. Clay! Hello, Clay. Hope your trip was peak. Thank you, man. Yeah, it was certainly peak. So yeah, walked down the station, vlogging, saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm about to meet Brocco here for the first time. This is wild. This is actually happening." And it was gonna be a nice little wholesome moment in the vlog. Gonna be really excited and everything. Got through the turnstiles into the main area of the station. Was looking around, couldn't really see Brocco. I was expecting maybe he'd be standing right in front of me, stuff like that, but then again, he didn't know what platform my train was arriving on, so I didn't blame him for that. So I was like, okay, maybe he's somewhere else at the station. Maybe he is here, but he's just not right bang smack in the middle. He told me what to look out for, so I knew like what person I should be looking out for here. 6 foot tall, 16-year-old bloke with white Air Forces and a jacket. So I knew what to look out for. I was looking all over like 5 minutes, couldn't find him. I checked my Discord to see if he sent me any messages. I looked to then see that Brocco said that his train was delayed and that he wasn't there yet, and he said he was 10 minutes away. So he told me because we planned ahead, and I asked him if in the event that he wasn't there when I arrived, what do I do? And he said, just wait around in the main area like I said that you should do. If I'm not there, I'll be there soon, don't worry. I said, alright, cool. So, I went over to the side near the information desk. You know, there was lots of people all crowding around there because, you know, everyone wants to ask a question at the information desk. So I was like, okay, this is a rather safe area to chill at. Get your back to work. Get out of it, John. I'm in the middle of talking about my story time trip. You get out of here. So yeah, chilled by the information desk. Was just on my phone. Just, you know, messaging Brocco, messaging other people. Just doing anything I could to, you know, pass the time while I waited for Brocco to arrive. And then... oh boy, I mean, some of you probably already knew this from when Brocco was streaming while I was there with him. But yeah. Oh boy. Oh, a very interesting thing happened. Arrival. Speaking of which, hey Brocco. We're getting to the very good part, Brocco. On my phone, and then suddenly, I see someone walking up to me. I'm wondering, wait, is this Brocco? I look up, it's not him. It is not Brocco whatsoever. It's this short bloke, just a little shorter than me. Really scruffy looking, all dirty, had his hood up, had a massive, like, hiker's backpack or something like that. Claiming that he was homeless. Walked up to me specifically. Hundreds of people in the station. You know, adults that were all there by themselves as well. You know, chilling there, you know, men, women, everyone was there. Could have gone for anyone else. Could have gone for one of the rich donnies in the well-tailored suits that are at the station, but no, they go for me. Why? Because I had my phone out and my camera out in my hands. I was the most vulnerable looking to get mugged. So this donnie comes walking up to me, and then he starts waffling on about his life story and how he ended up where he is today. And whilst he was doing that, I was both not paying attention to him because I immediately knew this guy was bad news, and both I couldn't even understand what he was saying because whilst I was doing nothing and not paying attention to him, I had my phone out of my hands. I immediately put my phone away in my pocket and put my camera, like, wedged it right into the side of my bag, and just stood there, just like, okay, yeah, pretending like I give a single damn about what this guy has to say. And I could tell he was just trying to keep going on after I'd put my phone and camera away, because I could tell that is what he was after. He was after that. But honestly, I couldn't tell what the hell he was on about. All I understood from what he was saying was he got, like, cheated on by his wife or something like that, and he got, like, kicked out of his house. Something like that. That's all I picked up from what my man was waffling about. That was all I got. Bruv was waffling. He was. Complete and total cap is what my man was saying. So then he asked me for if I could give him 18 quid for something from the cafe. Which, I mean, 18 quid for something from the cafe. Oddly specific. They always want really specific amounts of money, don't they? And all that just to get something from the cafe. Yeah. No. Not in hell. He was waffling about Duck Dinkum and how he relates to him. Bro, I was in my Duck Dinkum moment when this guy came up to me. Because, to put it simply, I didn't care. So he was there, talk about that. And I was just there saying every way possible, other than because I knew, you know, muggers in London and stuff, they're bad news. They're dangerous people. I'm just all by myself. This is my first time and everything. I've never dealt with London muggers before. I don't know how, like, vexed they would get. I don't want to set them off. So I've thought of every way imaginable, other than me saying just something like, bro, I'm not giving you money. Or just like, bro, leave me alone. Stuff like that. I was not having it. I could not say it. I'm a skinny bloke. I ain't got no meat in me. I can't physically look intimidating. How can I? Let me set the scene here. How can a young buck like me, standing in a station wearing this hat, on my phone, look intimidating enough to get this man to go away? How can I look intimidating enough? There's nothing I could do. The man was stuck with me. I didn't know he was talking to the FB. Exactly. He didn't even know he was in the presence of FB Films. That was the craziest part. Yeah. That was crazy. He was talking about that. You need to morph into your OC. Honestly, I wish I could. Because at least my OC is more intimidating, and plus he's taller. So, yeah, then after that, I was there saying, I was trying to just be nice. There was only one thing of everything that I said to him that was the truth, and that was that I had no cash on me. That was the truth. I only had my card. I only had my card on me. That's all I had. I technically did have cash, but I don't know what my man is gonna do with like 25 dirhams. You can't get anything from the cafe with dirhams, mate. So, if you're wondering why I have dirhams in my wallet, that's because I went to Dubai a few years ago and I still keep it there for like a little souvenir kind of thing, for memories. So yeah, I had that in my wallet. And I was there just like, bro, if I had money, I would give it to you. Cap. If I could do anything to help, I really would, man. I'm sorry. Cap. And the more I was just saying, no cash, can't help you, sorry, man. On your bike, sod off. He then had the audacity to then go, well, you know those cash machines over there, right? This guy, bro. Bro's smart. Bro's a clever one. They're evolving, everyone. They're evolving. Bro straight up said, oh, you ain't got cash? Get something from the cash machine then. Get some money out from there. To any non-British viewers, by the way, cash machine is what we call ATMs. Yeah. This guy was there. And immediately, I was like, damn, bro, he's got a point, to be fair. He's smart. So I was just trying to think of ways to just say, no. I was baffled. I was just completely caught off guard. I was just there, trying to think of so many different things to say. I know that I ain't done like the average intelligence of an American. Yeah, but you're Mexican, so had to be sure for you as well, bro. Bro was desperate. Yeah, he was. So I was there, just absolutely gobsmacked that this man straight up said, "Oh, you ain't got cash? No problem. I take card." That's pretty much what that dude just said. And I was still there, standing, just hesitant, and didn't know what the hell to do. I could not process this situation. And he was still talking on, saying, oh, come on, let's go cash machine. Come on, let's do it. Part of me, just in my mind, I wanted to just say, go ask someone else, bro. Leave me the hell alone. This is the part where Brocco came with his Lambo with 2 bodyguards and said to the mugger, get away from my roommate, Bucko. Yes, so here's the... Yes. Essentially, yeah. I would have had no idea how to reply to him doing that. Exactly, that was exactly the same with me. I had no clue what to do because I've never seen any homeless person say that. They had never, ever, out of all the people, you know, any homeless people that have came up to me and asked for money, not one of them has ever said to me that we could go to a cash machine or something. They've never done that. If I've ever just been walking the streets of Norwich City when I'm walking back from uni or walking to uni, and they come up to me and ask me for some cash, I'd say, oh, sorry, mate, got no cash, and then just keep walking on. But that's because I'm actually going somewhere. When I was at the station, I was standing there waiting. I had nowhere to go. I didn't want to just walk off, because it's London. It's new territory for me. I ain't been there before. Plus, Brocco wasn't there yet. So I couldn't just leave and then have Brocco turn up and then I'm not there. Because then Brocco's probably going to be worried and be like, oh god, did FB just get kidnapped? I didn't want to do that, so I had to stay there. And let this guy freaking waffle on about his nonsense. So, yeah, after the whole cash machine proposal, that is finally when Brocco showed up. Because right before it, I was then saying, oh, look, man, I don't know what to do. I'm waiting for a friend. I was trying to tell him, I'm waiting for a friend. Leave me alone. You're gonna ruin the wholesome introduction for the vlog. Should have said my card doesn't work. What I should have said was that I only have, like, my card on my phone. Because I can't shove my phone in the cash machine, can I? I should have done that. Then that would have just gotten in my way. But yeah, thankfully, this was when Brocco turned up. And immediately I was like, oh yeah, he's here now. Here's my mate. And just quickly, whilst this guy was still talking to me and Brocco just sort of had a moment where we were just there like, ah, oh my god, it's you. But then immediately the guy turned to Brocco, then gave him a summary of what he told me. And Brocco, being the average London citizen that he is, dealing with these bozos before, he then just said, oh, sorry, mate, no money. So I've literally just got like £2 left and I need that to get home. That's all he said. All he said, all that needed to be said. And again, even when he said he had no money on him, he then again pointed towards the cash machines and said, oh, the cash machines are right there, you know. But then, yeah, after that, we walked off. We walked off. Was a bit silent for a minute because we didn't know if that guy wanted to follow us or anything like that. So we were just walking off. And then after that, that was when we started talking and we were just there. Just like, oh, finally, hallelujah. And just absolutely laughing our heads off. Like, oh my god, that really just happened. Like, that was crazy. That was an introduction, yep. That was the proper London experience right there. I got the biggest welcome to London the universe could throw at me, man. That is really what happened. That was crazy that happened, bro. Anything, I need to start going to the gym. I need to work out. I need to bulk up and look intimidating because scrawny on me, I look vulnerable as hell. I need to look intimidating. I need muggers to look at me and go, oh no, that guy would buff me up if I'd go near him. That's what I need to do. I need to work out. Yeah, look scary. Look intimidating, but actually nice. That's what I need to do. Over the summer, Buff FB Films is coming. Bro, looks like Papyrus. I need to have his build. I need to have this build. Just wham, top up, but then skinny legs. Yes, I'm skipping leg day. I don't care. Hire a bodyguard. Bro, I might as well, to be fair. At that moment, Brocco was my bodyguard. He was both my tour guide and bodyguard, but not a very good tour guide, I will say. Bro grew up in the streets of London. Bro grew up in London. He knew those ends, and he couldn't even figure out how to get around. Yeah, we left the station, and we were then discussing, right, where should we go first? What sites should we see first? So we went on Google Maps, looked at the closest landmark that there was towards us, and the first landmark we went to was Tower Bridge. And I mean, I've seen Tower Bridge before because I've been to London a few times before, but on college trips. And it was just like I was on a coach and just drove through it. I never got a chance to actually stand on it, walk across it, take a picture of it, anything like that. So this was my first time properly getting the Tower Bridge experience. And yeah, on the way to Tower Bridge, we took a whole massive detour and everything. Like, if anything, for the first 20 minutes, we did a whole massive circle and went back round to the station. I was not happy. I was like, oh my god. I was like, Brocco, you made us go in a circle! This guy! It really made us walk around a circle. But to be fair, I then got to see the Gherkin, so I was like, oh, you know what? Vlog that. Feel lucky to go to Comic-Con because I always wanted to go. I mean, I'd consider myself lucky. I mean, I'm still very thankful I got to go on this trip and things that happened. Minus me almost getting mugged. I'm not thankful for that. I mean, I'm thankful I didn't get mugged, but I'm not thankful that that just happened. So, after that, yeah, went to Tower Bridge, took some pics. That was our first proper picture that me and Brocco took together, when Brocco then posted on his Twitter saying, oh, look who I'm with. And that post did well. It got an awful lot of views, which once again, the whole Twitter view count thing is very, like, demoralizing. Because you see, like, 5,000 people have seen your tweet, but then you only have, like, 1,000 of them that have actually liked it. Like my latest tweet talking about some of my favorite FNAF songs. 1,500 people have seen it, but only 71 people have liked it. That is very demoralizing. Or when I had to push out my thumbnail commissions, which, by the way, I'm pushing it out again. I am doing thumbnail commissions. Please, I'm desperate. I need to make money back from this London trip. I beg, please commission me. AP hasn't given me work just yet. I need to make money somehow before AP can give me more work. Please, I am begging you. I make good thumbnails. Lunatic Hugo's not the only person who makes thumbnails, you know, guys. No one cares about you, Slick. Too many people have commissioned you already, bro. Stop stealing all my commissioners. Oh, dear. If I don't have money, you'll get work soon, I say. I know you, AB. I'm just saying, I even disregarding the whole fact that I need money, I just want thumbnail commissions. I've only had one thumbnail commission, and I've had them open for over a year. That's kind of poor. That's really kind of poor. Thumbnail commissions for over a year, and I've only gotten one. How sad is that? How sad is that? Of course, everyone goes to commission Lunatic Hugo because it's made by Lunatic Hugo. Everyone loves Hugo. Everyone loves the French, man. Except us Brits. We hate the French. No. Anyways, no. But yes, please commission me. We buy money in that. I know why you're saying that as well, Springy, because I literally was talking to you about this whole thing last night. This guy, bro. Anyways, where was I at? So, Tower Bridge. Yes, Tower Bridge. Walking around there. Then we started to make our way to the next area. I think then we were heading to Big Ben. That was our next landmark to go to. But Big Ben was quite a way away, so we had to go across Tower Bridge to the nearest underground station. And then we had to get the underground to Big Ben. And yeah, as we were crossing Tower Bridge, so with my big duffel bag... Ben? Oh, yeah. So, as I was crossing the bridge, I was carrying my big duffel bag. And, you know, I had, like, the big strap that was over my shoulders and that. And I was holding my bag as well on one arm, just to, you know, shed some weight that was on my shoulders. I was just doing that, walking across the bridge. As we got across Tower Bridge, the strap just gave way and snapped. Oh, that was probably the worst. With the nearly getting mugged and the strap of my bag snapping was probably the worst things that happened on this trip. So yeah, my bag strap snapped, and I ended up having, because it did have 2 more handles, but they were like handles that you would do for like carrying it. So I then had to pick that up, strap them together, and then put that on my shoulders. So then it was more of like it was a lot more closer up to me and I said closer twice, okay. So I was doing that, and I mean, to be fair, Brocco did offer a couple times for him to carry the bag, which I do very much appreciate that you did that, Brocco. I appreciate that you offered, which, to be fair, I feel like I should have taken the offer at one point, because my shoulder pretty much dead by the end of the day. I probably should have taken that offer. But yeah, that happened, and we got to the underground station. Brocco's not even here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If Brocco rewatches this stream or something, he can find that later. You is that FB. Is that Chip? Hi FB. Oh, voice crack, oh boy. Hello there, Chip. But yeah, I gotta say, I was not expecting transport in London, especially for like the underground and the buses. They are so cheap. Nice voice crack, yeah. The tables have turned, Slick. I humbly admit that, but you voice crack more than I do, Slick. So you shut up. So yeah, the pricing for the underground is so cheap. I was so shocked. I thought because it's London, it's going to be hella expensive. No. I have no idea how much I've been charged for it, like, all from the whole trip, but out of all the times, also FB did not expect me to be tall. True, I didn't. We'll get to that when we're getting to that. Words. I'm talking too fast. That's what my mouth is talking faster than my brain is thinking. I gotta slow it down. Slow down a bit. Yeah, with the underground, what you do is it's smart. It's a very smart system, because you just get your card out, you tap on the turnstiles, you go through, and then depending on how long you're in there for, is how it will depend on how much you will get charged. So for about, not even, if you're in there for less than 10 minutes, you don't get charged any money. Because Brocco told me that if you're in there for under 10 minutes and you come out and you tap out, you don't get charged for it. Because if it was in the event where you weren't meant to go through there, you can come back right back out and you don't get charged. It recognizes that you were in there by mistake. It's really clever, but it's super cheap. I want to say probably for an hour worth of being spent in the underground probably would cost probably like £5 almost. I don't know exactly, but it's really cheap. It's so cheap. I was baffled. I was amazed. I was just there thinking, I get why everyone gets the underground. It's so cheap. Everyone's talking about their heights. I'm 5'7". Ha! Slick, you're tall. No, you're not tall, Slick. What the hell? Brain moment. I'm taller than you, Slick. Haha. Shorty. Where's my tall jeans? My calls. Younger sibling's taller than me, though. My brother can relate to you. I'm taller than him, and he's older than me. Yeah. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8". To those who didn't meet me at Comic-Con, I'm 5'8". Haha, Slick is short. So yeah, got in the underground, waited at the station for about 10 minutes because we had to wait for the train to show up. We the train we had to get was called the Stanmore train. Because obviously in the underground, loads of different trains show up that go all on different routes. We had to get Stanmore. The Stanmore train, the first one, showed up within a few minutes. But when it showed up, it was really, really packed. And me and Brocco were there like, alright, nah, we're not getting that. Let's get the next one. Even if it's packed, we'll just get on it anyways. So that one went by. Then about 5 minutes later, the next Stanmore train showed up. We got on there and it was rather relatively empty. So we were there just like, oh, cool. We'll get on. I got a little bit of vlog content of us in the underground. Very loud. The underground's very loud and screechy. To be fair, Brocco did warn me in advance that the underground is very loud, so don't be surprised. But I said I'm used to it because I did used to get the underground and stuff when I used to go to Italy an awful lot. Because I'm a woman now. Yeah, it is, Visa. Women are naturally shorter than men. And that's just science. That's not me, that's just scientifically facts. Welcome to the underground. I mean, you can bet that I started singing London Underground. I got that in the vlog, so you'll see me and Brocco just start going London Underground. Unless we're talking Steven Universe. Yeah, train ride took about probably 5 minutes. We only had to go a couple stations to get to Big Ben. Then we probably spent more time actually getting out of the underground than we were actually on the train. Because it's really underground. But then again, it's probably because it has to go through the River Thames as well, so it has to go deeper. Because yeah, we had to go up like 3 different escalators. Probably 4 escalators to be honest, I don't know. But yeah, then we tapped out, walked down, then boom, Big Ben right in front of us. In its beautiful, refurbished glory. It was nice that Big Ben had been finished renovating as well, because for probably a couple of years, Big Ben was under construction because it was being renovated. Because, you know, the whole building's hundreds of years old, so it does need maintenance. I don't say because they don't like men. Oh. But yeah, Big Ben right in front of us in all of his glory. And then we walked across the bridge, made our way to the London Eye. For some reason, me and Brocco just started talking about curry. I think it was because he was saying that he reckons that that's what his parents are going to be cooking for dinner tonight. Well, not tonight, but that night. So I think we just got on the topic of curry. I was talking about how I'm not a massive fan of curry, and that he is. No, not Curry's PC World, the food. God damn it. Curry's PC World slaps, though. And then, yeah, got to London Eye. At this point, we were absolutely knackered. I severely underestimated how big London really is. Because I wanted to also go to Leicester Square, Trafalgar Square, and Buckingham Palace. I wanted to go to all those 3 areas as well. I mainly wanted to go Leicester Square because I found out, because obviously the new Transformers movie and everything is coming out soon. And at the time when we had, we were in London, in Leicester Square were the statues of Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal. And I wanted to go there and see them. I wanted to see the big Optimus Prime statue and get that in the vlog and then take a picture with Optimus. Like, oh my god, I met Optimus Prime. Now, that would have been a cool moment, but by the point when we were at the London Eye, me and Brocco were absolutely shattered. And we were there just like, oh bro, let's just go home. Let's just go home. There's always a next time for me to go to London and explore more anyways. But yeah, we were shattered. And then we spent about probably an hour worth of just trying to figure out how the hell we're supposed to get home. Because the plan originally was that we'd get an Uber boat. Yes, some of you might not know that, but in London, along the Thames, they got Uber boats. And it's pretty much just a ferry, but Uber owns it. It's great, but we didn't get that because there was a massive queue for it, and we weren't sure that we would get on the boat, and we didn't want to wait any longer. So we instead thought, all right, you know what? Let's get the train home. So we then started walking around. Took a while for us to then figure out we had to go to London train station. And yeah, we got there. We then chilled for about 30 minutes there. Because I was thirsty as hell. I've been called out for my tomfoolery. Yes, you are, Brocco. This was the moment when Brocco's tomfoolery absolutely kicked in. Because this guy... Oh, my days. When we got to the station, I was absolutely desperate for a drink. Because I had already finished the drink that I had brought with me. I'm sending you the money right now. Okay. Don't yell at me. Alright. Yeah. Got to the station. Managed to get myself a drink. Drank the entire thing in like less than a minute. And I was chill again. Rocker also got himself a drink as well. And then when we tried to go through the station, the turnstiles at the station of where we needed to go, I went through fine, but with Brocco, because he had his own special little card, which is something that you can do to go through. It's called like an Oyster card, I think. And it's like a special card that you can use to put money in that and use that to travel on the trains, so then it doesn't just take money out of your own bank account. Oyster card, yeah. Or a bus pass, as I call it. Oh yeah, because you can use it for the buses as well. So, yeah. I went through, and then Brocco goes through, taps. He tries to tap in. Doesn't open. He's out. All out. He is out of money from his Oyster card. I didn't have any money. Oh, it's free on buses? Oh, yeah. It is. Well, it wasn't for me. I don't have an Oyster card. I had to pay. And it was £1, though, so, I mean, that's the cheapest bus ride I've ever had in my life. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. So, yeah. I then had to come back around, thankfully, as Brocco said, because I was through there for less than 10 minutes, so it cancelled it out, so I didn't get charged for being through there. And then we walked around the station, trying to figure out what the hell to do. Try to find loads of different cash points in areas or whatever that Brocco could fill up his Oyster card. It would be able to... Hey, Cornet Studios, hello. Unexpected but pleasant surprise to see you here. Or I can't add money to my PayPal. My account isn't confirmed. Ah, oh. Sky. Oh dear. So yeah, we then got to a point when Brocco didn't know what to do. He messaged his dad asking if he could top it up, and he couldn't. And Brocco had to then ask me if I could then top up a little bit of money in his thing, which is why Brocco is now, wanting to pay me back. Is there another way? I mean, I could just give you my bank details, same way when I did with Kate. She didn't have PayPal when she paid me back for when I got the photo. So I could just give you my bank details, and then you could just pay me through there. So I'll do that later. You have Halifax, right? Nope. I do not have Halifax. I'm with Lloyd's. The best bank. Doesn't matter. You could still pay me. Doesn't matter if we're not the same bank. Yeah, it'll work. Did it with Kate. She's not with Lloyd's, and she paid me back. So yeah, I helped Brocco top up, and then we got through. Then we spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out which is the right train that we're supposed to get. Then some guy saw us looking a bit lost, asked us where we needed to go. Brocco then was talking to him saying, oh, we got to go here. And then he was pointing he was giving us some directions. We were like, oh, finally, a helpful man. And he told us to go right at the end of the platform and then downstairs. And at first we were like, what the heck is he talking about? There's no stairs. But then we carried on and we found there were stairs. We were like, oh, okay, hallelujah. But then when we got down these stairs and turned right, the station that he told us to go to was closed. Ah! Really? Bruh. Yeah. Goddamn station was closed. He led us to a closed station. So then went back up, found out what train we can get. Then we sat there, waited for about 20 minutes. We then, Brocco then called Ido. And then we talked to Ido for a bit. And fun fact as well, Ido face revealed. Ido face revealed to me and Brocco. Only me and Brocco know what Ido looks like. I was not expecting it. I think it's just because Brocco had his camera on, so Ido could see me and Brocco. I do, yeah, it was I do. The I do face reveal. Yeah, Ido showed his face to us. Me and Brocco were just there like, oh, what? Like, Ido did it. He face revealed. That was wild. At the train station, out of all places that he could have shown his face to us, he decided to do it when we were at the train station. That was funny. Somebody knocking at me door? Oh, hello. Oh, well, fair enough. But yeah, that happened. Then we got on the train. Then after that, as we got off, we then had to get the bus. Waited for a while to get the bus, and then spent about probably 30-45 minutes. No, that was my brother. Get the hell out of here, Slick. Get out of here. But yeah, we got the bus, long bus journey. But then we got off that bus to then get on another bus because he said that if we get that bus, it will then lead us literally right outside of his house. So I was there like, alright, fine. So we then had to wait around for another like 20 minutes. A lot of waiting and traveling just to get to Brocco's house. Really puts you into perspective how big London really is. Because when we got to the point when we were around the area of where Brocco lives, I didn't feel like I was in London anymore. It did not feel like London. But we were still in London. We were still in the city of London. Because it's that freaking big. It's just we weren't in central London. That's what everyone thinks, and everyone just knows. Everyone knows about central London, where London Eye, the Big Ben is, the Shard, Tower Bridge. Everyone knows those landmarks. Nobody knows the outskirts of it. No one knows anywhere else. At that point, I would have just walked. But we did have to walk a little bit when we got off the bus. But it was literally just crossing the road and then just down some path, and then that was it. We were there. But then, yeah, arrived at Brocco's. I then immediately put my stuff down. I met his parents. Your dad's a good bloke, Brocco, I will say. Your dad's a nice lad. He was familiar with the area that I live in as well, which I was kind of surprised at. And he was saying that my town is a nice area, and I was just there like, no, it's not. It's really not. He's just that guy, exactly. He is that guy. Your dad is that guy. You know, Brocco, your dad is him. That's right, your dad is him. So, yeah. Settled in. Met your dad. I met Luna. The most amazing doggo I think I've ever met. Luna. Absolutely precious. Stole my heart, I can't lie. Luna was amazing. Love her to pieces. How is Luna, by the way, Brocco? How's Luna doing? She's good? Okay, good. Oh, bless Luna, though. Luna was so precious. Oh, she needs to go to the vet? Oh, no. Is there anything bad, or is it just like kind of like one of your yearly appointments kind of thing? Something like that. There's a rash or something. Oh, damn. Aw. I hope Luna's okay. Luna's too precious. Send Luna my regards. Yeah, Luna, by God, one of like the sweetest dogs I've ever met. Because, yeah, just look at her. Ah, immediately just gave me a paw. Ah, such a sweetie. Yeah, another Luna video there. Ah, precious. What a precious little doggo. I love Luna. The scrunkly. Yeah. Luna was one of the highlights of staying at Brocco's, I can't lie. The bear. She literally is a bear, bro. She bear hugs me as well. Because Brocco warned me in advance that Luna really likes it when guests are over. And yeah, she loved me. She would not leave me alone. Anyone that would enter the room, she would come straight to me first. Every time. She'd always jump on me as well. Always jump on me the moment she'd see me, and oh, bless her. Luna's really sweet. Luna makes me want to have a dog of my own. I want a doggo as well. I can't lie, I mean, even if it was a Newfoundland, I'd love one. I don't care what dog I get, just I want a dog. I want a Luna of my own. Still Brocco's doing it. I did say, to be fair, when I was leaving Brocco's and said goodbye to Luna, I literally was saying, I wish I could take you home. Oh dear. But yeah. After that, didn't really do that much. Settled in. We live streamed on Brocco's channel. He live streamed for a bit and I was there. And everyone that was there was absolutely baffled, like, what the hell? What's FB Films doing there? And yeah, as we were just eating our food, we ordered pizza. Absolutely delicious pizza, though. Cheap and delicious. And by the way, this guy, Brocco, hogging the wedges. We got our own pizza, and then we also got potato wedges. This guy freaking went and hogged most of them. I'm not complaining about it. But yeah, it was very nice. I'm glad that you suggested that we got that pizza instead of ordering Domino's, because we would have had to have paid triple the amount of what we paid for the what was it called? Soprano's pizza. That's what that place was called. Yeah, lovely pizza. It was better than honestly, I really agree. I honestly agree. It was better than Domino's. And I'm a big Domino's enjoyer, but that generally was better. I generally enjoyed it a lot more than Domino's. Yeah, then after that, just chilled for a bit, and then went to sleep. And that was my first night at the Brocco residence. I didn't have a very great sleep, mainly because it was hot in that room. It was hot. I had the window open as well, but gosh, yeah, that room was hot. I ended up just not sleeping under the blankets. I was just fully exposed, just sleeping on top of the bed because it was so hot. Like, I could feel my legs getting so sweaty. It was like, at that point, like, I got out of the shower and immediately went into bed. Like, that's how sweaty it was. It's hot in London for some reason, little fact. Yeah, I wonder why. Probably something to do with, like, pollution or something. To be fair, but yeah. Cities are always a lot more hotter than other areas. It's always been like that. Don't know what it is exactly. But yeah. So, first night. I did manage to get some decent sleep, though. We did have a little bit of a lay-in, to be fair. We didn't have to get up really early in the morning. Because the general admission entry was at Comic-Con was at 12. So we woke up at 10? I think, yeah, we woke up at like 10. If I ever visit the British territory, I'm going to go to FB's house and stream without him knowing in DC. Bro, good luck with that. Because you would not be able to get away with that. You would not be able to enter my house without me knowing, bro. Think I can assist you in that? Of course you could, Springy. But yeah. Then, when the morning came... Oh yeah. So, I didn't wake up, because I set my alarm on my phone for 10 o'clock, but I didn't wake up at 10 o'clock. I woke up like 3 times earlier, progressively, in the morning, to birds outside of the window. And I was wondering what the heck was going on, because I heard these birds squawking out, going crazy, and I was thinking, like, what on earth kind of birds does Brocco have in his neighborhood? And I was wondering what the hell was going on. And then by, like, the second time when I woke up to these birds, I went to have a look what the heck it was. Only to find... Hold on. The bro has parrots! He's got, like, budgies or something. Parakeets. That's it, yeah. Bro has parakeets in his neighborhood. Wild parakeets in London. Huh? Well, what the hell are they doing there? And they're not like someone's just escaped pet. There are loads of them. They're just there. Very common, I don't know why. Yeah, they're just parakeets there. And they're just chilling on Brocco's roof, just squawking about. So much cooler than seagulls. Oh, absolutely. Wish we had parakeets here than seagulls. Yeah, they were just there. They were like, I could see them trying to peek through the window and everything. They have a nest above my bedroom, there's a hole in my roof. Yeah, you remember you telling me that. That was wild. I was not expecting that. I never saw them again afterwards. I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to get more videos and pictures of them. But... yeah. I was so baffled by that. Like, what? Yeah, after that, had some breakfast, just had myself some toast. Then got ourselves ready for Comic-Con. Then started to, you know, vlog for day 2. What's cooking? Hey, Julian. Just, you know, talking about the whole Comic-Con trip, bruh. Which we're now getting into Comic-Con. We started because Brocco doesn't live, like, right next to his train station that he normally would go to. It was like a 10-15 minute walk there, so we started walking along the Thames. Nice views. I'd be telling his life story. No. So yeah, done that. Walked along the Thames. Got a really nice view of Canary Wharf. I was like, oh. Really nice photo op. Didn't take the pictures or anything, but I mean, it still looked nice. Just something about... There's just something about... just... City skylines. Good game, by the way. Yeah, just... cities, large buildings in the distance. There's just something about them that just looks really cool to look at. But yeah. Then... yeah, went to the underground. Only had to get on the train to get off at the next station. Because there was a train that goes directly to the XL. So we got on that train, got there. Saw a couple cosplayers there on the train. And then boom, made it to the XL. Then walked down this long path, really long path, around like the back of the XL. And had a bunch of signs saying like red, orange, yellow, green, blue. It was like labeling of different sections and stuff like that. And eventually we made it into this massive, massive hall full of just like fences. It was an absolute like maze in there, just going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Oh yeah, there definitely were some fairies. But yeah, and at that point we weren't 100% certain on when the others were going to be there. So we were thinking either we're the first ones there, or one of the others is here, but we just haven't seen them yet. Because we saw that there was a massive, massive group of people waiting on the side. And we were thinking that that was the queue that we'd have to wait in. So we were like, oh god, I'm going to dread this. But as we kept walking, we were going away from it. Because we had to first go through security and like baggage checks. But we didn't have any bags on us, so we didn't really need to go there in the first place. But we then asked one of the security there, just like, where the heck do we go? We're confused. And then pointed us to where we need to go because we didn't have our badges yet. So he then told us, alright, just head down that way through that queue to get your badges. I mean, there wasn't any queues, but through the queue line. So yeah, walk down there. The entire time, it was just me vlogging. I was going through the queue lines and just wondering if, like, if Radio or Kate in the shadows or Chip was there yet. Just thinking if anyone else is here. But no. I think it's because we knew the only person we knew who to look out for was Radio, because Radio, if you've seen the pictures, she cosplayed as William Afton with his Spring Bonnie mask. So we knew to look out for a big Spring Bonnie mask with the big Spring Bonnie ears. So if we saw a Spring Bonnie head, we knew that was Radio. So we were just always looking around, just like, do you see any yellow heads anywhere? Yellow ears? No? And anytime we saw something yellow, we were about to say, oh my god, wait, I think I see her, and then it's just, oh no, it's a Pikachu. Never mind. There was an awful lot of Pikachus there for some reason. It was really off-putting. But yeah. Then got through the badges, then we made our way around, and then we had to go into with the massive group of people because we found out, because we did see some people already going in. But that's because we had general admission. And people with general admission would go in at 12 o'clock. The people that were already going in had priority tickets, so they could already go in. Shout out to that guy cosplaying as a Tesco club card. Yeah, that was elite. Yeah, then when me and Brocco were waiting in the queue, we saw some really sick cosplays. We saw this really, really cool Chainsaw Man cosplay. We saw another one, but then we were like, oh, that one's not as good. That one's like a lot more cheaper. Because it was plastic, the chainsaw of the head was a bit floppy. It was like a really cheap costume. Where the other one, that was like a full-on proper cosplay. Like, that Chainsaw Man cosplay was sick. What else did we see? A lot of Star Wars related costumes, a lot of Mandalorians, of course. Oh yeah. Then we spotted a Golden Freddy. We found a Golden Freddy cosplayer. The Garten Banban cosplayers. Honestly, no. We should have cosplayed as Garten Banban though. That would have been jokes. But yeah, we saw a Golden Freddy cosplayer. And immediately me and Brocco were like, oh bro, when everyone's all together, we've got to take a picture with them. There were a few, yeah, Arcane cosplayers. There are loads of different cosplayers. A few Deadpool cosplayers. There's always a few Deadpool cosplayers. One thing I've noticed is that for some reason, there's always really good Deadpool cosplayers. We show the image. Wait, which image? The Golden Freddy one? Or what other image are we talking about here? I'm just seeing what you sent me, Clay. Yeah, wait, okay, what image are you talking about here? Because you sent it in DMs. It ain't coming through yet. Unless you're talking about in You ain't sent me anything yet, Kate. Oh, it's taking a while to send. Oh, there we go. Oh! Yeah! Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. If you've seen this one image of I'm just gonna point my camera towards the screen because I can't be bothered to change it and sort out on that, so I'm just gonna point my camera. Yeah. That we saw that Golden Freddy cosplayer who met Walter White. It was that exact same cosplayer. Kate immediately recognized it. Wait, is it the same one? Yeah! It's the same one. The same Golden Freddy. It's the exact same one. It was hilarious. Yeah, we spotted that. Then as we went through, we then waited about half an hour. Most of the time we just spent walking up and down the middle of the Excel. I was just trying to get a signal on my phone. Because I obviously wanted to message the others and find out when everyone else is getting here. And who we'd expect to see first. And after a while waiting around, first person that we bumped into, well not bumped into, but who met up with us was the one and only In the Shadows. The In the Shadows, ladies and gentlemen. I met the In the Shadows. That's crazy, bro. I'm the In the Shadows. Are you kidding me, bro? I met him. That's wild. In the Shadows himself. Crazy to meet him. Yeah, I mean, I knew what he looked like and everything because we sent each other like pictures of what we looked like, so we knew what we'd be looking out for when we were there. But it just happened so sudden. As we were walking down, we saw Shadows message our group chat saying, "All right, he's now made it through the whole like badge collection stuff and that." So we started making our way down to where we came out of. And as we did, we were just looking around. I was looking around trying to see if I could find him based on the image that he showed us. And then suddenly, Shadows just pops up right in front of me and then just like, "Oh, hey guys." And I was just like, "Oh my god, is it the Shadows? He's right here." And we were just like, "Oh, you're here. Yeah. Then after that, Chip then showed up. And then that was when I was a little bit caught off guard by how tall Chip actually was. Because I swear Chip said he was around like 5'8" or something like that. And then when he turned up, he was actually almost as tall as Brocco. So then I was just there like, "Oh god, Chip, you're tall." And then after that, we spent probably about half an hour waiting for Kate and Radio to freaking find their way to the goddamn Costa that we were standing outside of. Because apparently, they couldn't figure out where that was. You kept us waiting for too long, Kate and Radio. Sorry, we were stuck in traffic. No matter if you're stuck in traffic, when you were in Comic-Con, you still struggled for the life of you to figure out where the hell Costa was. When you told us that you made it in. Oh dear. But yes, also because of traffic is why you were a little late. But yeah. And just all that time was just all of us looking down to where I thought we did make it in, but we didn't. Oh dear. But yeah. Us the whole time was just looking down, trying to look out for Radio Spring Bonnie Head. Just seeing anything yellow on like the head. And all the time we were just there like, wait, oh no. Like, oh no. It's just like, oh, I thought that Pikachu over there was Radio for a second. God damn it. Oh, I thought I saw them for a second. It was like that constantly. But then finally, after so long, I spotted it. Me and In the Shadows were the first ones to spot Radio with the Spring Bonnie ears. Yeah, the Pikachu ears, yeah. Or to deflate their costume. So yeah, we saw Radio's Spring Bunny ears, and then we started getting excited, like, oh my god, I see them, I see them, I see them! We were just, like, happy that finally they've made their way here. Because we were waiting there for so long, standing outside of that Costa. We were like, yes, finally, we're all here now. And yeah, we all met, all said hello to each other. It was a crazy moment. At that moment, I was just there like, bro, we've actually all here. We've all met each other. This is crazy. So yeah, and then we walked around Comic-Con, had lunch at Subway, and then we made our way to Kellen and Marta's panel. And for some reason, I don't know why, but the name of the panel, because there's a big, on the live stage, there's a big screen to, like, show the name of the panel, and, like, advertising what panel it is and what time it starts and ends. But for some reason, the panel name was called Fright Night at Freddy's Security Breach. Fright Night at Freddy's. Ah, yes. My favorite video game series. That was funny. Kate spotted it out and pointed it towards me, and I was just there like, oh, yeah, interesting. But yeah, we managed to sit in the front row, but not all of us were sat next to each other because some people were still sitting in their seats, and then some person literally snatched Shadow's seat that was right next to Brocco, and he had no shame. And we were just there like, well, not all of us could sit together. But they sat on the row behind us, so it wasn't like they were either having to sit down on the floor or had to go completely on the other side and stuff like that. So we were all still close to each other. But then, yeah, a few minutes later, after waiting with the speakers right in front of us blasting music really loud, Kellen and Marta then came out. And we were there like, oh my god, it's them, it's really them. Ah. Oh, it's them in the flesh. And the first thing they did, obviously, because on Friday when they did their Security Breach panel with Dorco, they had a little segment where they were doing that, you know, their Glamour Up Freddy and Gregory voices, and was going back and forth and talking about how Glamour Up Freddy calling Gregory sus. Oh, you are sus. I'm not sus. And like stuff like that. Funny little moment for the first time, but then they sort of did it again. And it was just like, ha, funny. It was like, that one time was cool. Fair enough. That was funny. But yeah, it was great to see them and, you know, listen to what they had to say and everything. Then the guy that was hosting the panel with them decided to change it up a bit and wanted to do a little quiz with them where they'd bring up like a name of a fear on the massive screen and then give you like several options. Yes, I do. Send you that I'll send you that later, Visa. But yeah, then we went through about 5 different wacky phobias and trying to figure out what they were for. And then after that, that was when the rest of the panel was just fan questions. Then yeah, massive line, then bundled up with people asking. Radio got to be like the second or third out of all the people that queued up to ask them a question. So Radio got lucky. And yeah, some of the questions were funny. I wanted to go up and ask them a question because I wanted to ask them what their opinions were on the red eyes of the animatronics in the FNAF movie. That's just, you know, a funny question to ask. But trying to remember what question Radio asked. I think Radio asked about, it was something Ruin related. I think it was something about like how different is Ruin to the main game or something like that. I mean, me and Kate both recorded radio asking the question, but I mean, I recorded it on my vlog camera, so I don't have it on my phone to just show. Kate, do you remember what the question that radio asked was? Because I can't even remember. Oop. I had to just take a picture real quick. I was gonna... Oh, yeah! I don't remember. Ah! Yeah, because I remember then Kate wanted to go up and then ask a question as well for Kellen to do his German Funtime Freddy impression. Yeah, because one of the questions that Kellen was asked was if Kellen could try and do his Funtime Freddy voice, but British. And then, yeah, like, I think that Chip, Kate, and Radio probably all posted it on their Twitter, with then Kellen doing his Funtime Freddy voice, but as British, like, get ready for a surprise! Bon, go get him! That was funny, that was jokes. That was quite funny. Oh dear. And there was that one kid that wanted to ask 2 questions. Also, it's in the shadows, ladies and gentlemen. In the shadows. It's literally in the shadows, guys. But yeah. So then after a while, some other people asked some questions, and then there's one guy. He said his question was a 2-parter. The first part of his question was if they could do a very quick and short comedy skit. To which they said, with the amount of time that they have, that they can't. They're like, oh, I'm afraid we can't do that, sorry. And they was like, okay, that's fine. But then, immediately, the question he next asked pretty much prompted what he wanted to happen with his first question. Because, God forbid, his question that he asked after if they could do a skit was, who was the most sus? What's with the sus? Not funny. Not funny. It's not funny at all. Just at that point, it's saturated beyond belief. It's an oversaturated joke, bro. So yeah, and immediately after bro did that, it prompted them to start going back and forth in their Glamrock Freddy and Gregory voices again, going, "Oh, you're sus," and like, "Oh no, I guess I am sus." So I was like, "Well, you're giving bro exactly what he wanted." Like, no. I mean, I don't blame them though. I mean, it's just they're just doing it all for the laughs and that. But like, still, I was like, ah, man, why did this guy have to go and freaking prompt them to do that? Bro was pushing them with the stick and being like, "Go on, do the thing." Literally, what my guy was doing. Oh god, but literally all of us, the moment that guy said that, all of us were just there like, oh. Like, that guy, I hate that guy now. I hate that guy. I don't know who he is, but I hate him. Sounds hilarious. Oh god, yeah, so and then that one young girl. So when everyone had to go up, they had to say their name, and then they had to say what their fear is, and then ask their question. So if I was to go up, I would have been like, if I was able to ask my question, I would have gone, "Hi, my name's Loris." Yes. So, "Hi, my name's Loris. I'm afraid of spiders," for example. I mean, I am, but I wouldn't say that's probably my biggest fear anymore. So, I'm afraid of spiders, and my question is, what are your thoughts on the red eyes of the animatronics in the FNAF movie? That would have been what I would have done. So, this girl, this very, very small, young girl, comes up, goes like hi, says her name, and then stops. Freezes. Just there like... Just literally, she had the buffering circle on her head. That's literally what this little girl had. And we were just, I was just there creasing, just like oh no, that's bad, that's bad. Like, oh, that was so bad. Bless that girl. I mean, she was freaking didn't know what the hell to do. Like, all my days, I was creasing the entire time. Like, just next to Brocker and Kate, just there, like, ooh, that's rough, bro. That's so rough. And I have to make another FB gif. Oh wow. What did she even ask? Oh, I can't even remember what this girl asked as well. People asked too many questions. I couldn't remember them all. But yeah, then after that, they were just there like, oh, do you want to just wait by the side? And then, you know, once you just catch your breath and, you know, get some courage again, you can ask your question again. And a couple people then went on, asked their question. And then she came back and then still was really, really hesitant to speak, but managed to get everything out in the end. But it made perfect sense because the girl said her name and then said, I'm afraid of speaking. Not like public speaking, just speaking. So we were just there like, ooh. And then, yeah, she asked the question, and then Kelly and Marta and the other guy that was on stage were just there like, just going like, oh, well done for getting your question out, by the way, after, you know, doing that. And I was just saying that girl was having a realistic depiction of a panic attack. That's literally what was happening. Yeah, I was just there, exactly. I was just there in my mind like, oh, it's rough. It's rough. That is so rough, bro. That was like the most crease-worthy moment I've ever experienced. Because it was just silence. The whole freaking room was filled with silence. I was just there like, part of me is kind of glad I didn't record that. Because I recorded a few moments from Kellen and Marta's panel. I don't think I recorded that moment though. Yeah, and I was just there like, ooh. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, that happened, and then unfortunately, then Brocco and Kate later on decided, alright, they're gonna go up and ask a question as well, because Brocco had a really great question. Because the day before, me and Brocco found out, well, no, Brocco knew this before me, he told me that Kellen Goff is a massive fan of the second Transformers movie. And he said that because he found a video where he was talking about it, and he said that Kellen Goff said that when Transformers 2 came out, that he watched it in IMAX with his dad 27 times. That's how much he loved that movie. And he's probably been watching it more ever since. At one point, he did mention that he was a big Transformers fan. So immediately, all I was thinking of was just like, oh, Revenge of the Fallen. So yeah, Brocco, if they were still allowing people to go and ask questions, that would have been great if Brocco was able to ask him that question, because that would have been hilarious to see Kellen's reaction. Didn't Kellen voice a Transformers character at Universal or something along those lines? I'm not so I don't know, to be honest. He might have. I don't know everything that Kellen has done. Yeah, so then after that, and then like what Kate said earlier, her question that she wanted to ask was if Kellen could do his German Funtime Freddy voice. But yeah, after that, they then said that the panel was over, because the panel went on from 2 PM to 2:50, and it was 2:50, and Kate and Brocco were still quite a ways back, so they didn't get to them in time. So yeah, that happened, and then after that, they then walked off. They literally walked right past us as well when we were sort of all grouped up, talking about what we have to do next. Because we were then going over to the area where we take the group picture. Which is right here. Yep. There it is. There it is. Woo. No. That's me right there, and that's Kellen. That's Kellen Goff himself. I take a picture with Kellen Goff. And Marta Svetic. There they are. Oh, man. I'm super glad that we got this picture, because we needed it. They honestly, one of the highlights of that trip was 100% meeting Kellen and Marta. That was one of the massive reasons why I was really excited to go to Comic-Con. It was both meeting everyone that I was going with, and then also meeting Kellen and Marta. Man. Oh. Really great people they are. Really kind. Yeah, when we got to the photo area, not all of us could go in because obviously Chip and Shadows are missing in that, because for some reason they had a rule that only up to 4 people per group, or like per ticket holder, you know, could go in. So if Chip and Shadows wanted to go in, one of them would have to have also paid for a ticket to get a picture of them. So it's unfortunate they couldn't come, but they volunteered to opt out. So it wasn't like we voted them out and said, like, alright, now you guys aren't going. They personally said, you know what, I won't go in and take the picture with you guys. I don't mind not going in. It was all them. So it was very humble of Chip and Shadows that they did that, but if anything, that's probably what they wanted, because, you know, Chip and Shadows had their little bromance together. But yeah, we went in, took the picture, and immediately, Kate and Radio were then talking to Marta and said that we're all FNAF animators. And then Marta was there and just like, oh my gosh, no way. And then saying, like, oh my gosh, like, you guys are all amazing at what you're doing and stuff like that. And then Kate just dropped the I worked for Dorko bomb. Oh, no. That was funny. But yeah, it was really nice that Marta was really kind and sweet about us being animators and saying that, yeah, the things that we're doing is great. Really great to meet them. It should have said it. Most mid, bro. Thing is though, because yeah, Marta was talking to Kate and Radio, and then also Brocco, because Brocco then went around me. And then Kellen was stood beside me, and I wanted to then just turn to Kellen and then quickly bring up Brocco's question about Revenge of the Fallen. But by that point, we then had to go out, so I couldn't do much. But yeah, I wanted to then tell Kellen about it and ask Brocco's question for him. But it wasn't like a thing where we had like 5 minutes or something like that to go in there and like take a picture of them and have a chat with them. I mean, we still had a chat with them, which we probably weren't supposed to do. But yeah, we did that. It would have been nice if we had more time with them, for sure. Really would have liked to have gotten to talk with them. But yeah, maybe in the future. Maybe if everyone can help me pull some strings together, I could interview them. Or something, I don't know. Maybe not Kellen, because Kellen's an awful lot more busier than Marta is, I know that. Which, by the way, Marta is super like interactive and supportive in the community. She's really interactive, and I commend her for that. I really commend Marta for that. Really interactive and supportive. She's always any tweet that she makes, she always likes and replies to all the comments, all the time. She always does it. Because I remember before, because yeah, Dorko was also at Comic-Con, which when we went, Dorko wasn't there. We didn't meet Dorko. That would have been great for the vlog, bro. That would have been great if I got to meet Dorko and vlog that. But no! Ah. Damn it, Dorko. Why, the one day that we go, you're not there. Damn it. Been the ultimate collaboration. Especially because I know a lot of people say I sound or look like Dorko. What, just because we're both British? Yeah, just... What's going on, guys? Dorko back again! Like... Oh my god. I've seen the gif that you've made, Visa. You do sound like it. Well, yeah, when I do the accent, I do. You do the intro. What's going on, guys? Dorko back again, and welcome back to another FNAF meme review. I mean, yeah, if I do the accent, then I would sound like him, because we're both British. I don't even know what accent Dorko's is. It's really hard to tell what kind of accent Dorko has. But yeah, I don't know, so... Would have been nice if we got to meet Dorko. Because that would have been someone 100% could have got in the vlog, because... I know some other people, they've been taking pictures and videos with Dorko and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I hope you're fantastic today. Yeah, I forgot that. What is your biggest flex, FB? This. That I met Kalangoff and Martus Fetic, the voice actors from Security Breach. I met them. That's my biggest flex. Ooh. That there. Yeah. You gotta do the claps when you say meme review. Oh yeah, FNAF meme review. Today we'll be only reacting to Stop Chewing So Loud and Hang Up That Computer Call. Oh dear. But yeah. And then after that we were just walking around for a bit, checking out the rest of Comic-Con. And then yeah, we had to start making our way out. We waited near the exit because Radio's dad was also there, because obviously Radio's dad was driving Kate and Radio to the XL, so they had to wait for him to come back. His dad was nice because there were some moments when he then came up to us and then helped with taking some of our group pictures. We didn't ask like a random stranger to take a picture. It was all Radio's dad. So big up your dad, Radio. Biggest flex has been in a Mr. Beast challenge. Yeah, Cap. Show me the proof, Slick, and then I'll believe you. It is Cap. Yeah, Zach told you. He says, let's get right to it. I'm not expecting much. I'm not gonna do a whole Dorko impression, right? Oh dear. But yeah. And then probably one of the peak moments of Comic-Con happened when we were waiting near the exit. Was when the whole, like, member of staff at the XL, like, if it was security or something like that. My biggest flex is living right next to FB Films. True. I think he's got a point. But nah, the best moment of Comic-Con had to have been the member of staff at the exit. On repeat, he was a literal NPC. The only lines that he would say was, "Once you leave, you can't re-enter." And then just constantly, just me, Brocco, Chip, and Shadows were just there. Just like, what? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Can you say that again? Once you leave, you can't re-enter. Ah, thank you. Okay, I got it now. I remember it. Oh, I've forgotten it already. What was it you said again? Once you leave, you can't re-enter. Constantly that was all that guy was saying, like every 10 seconds. It's just been it's on loop in our heads. And that's just now like an inside joke that we all have now. And that was just really funny. Yeah. Then after that, when we did leave and we can't re-enter anymore, so we're like, oh man, damn. So yeah, we then stood outside. Then just sort of grouped up in a little circle for a bit, just talked a little more. Then took one last group picture. And then we all part ways. We all said our goodbyes. Yep. All said goodbye to each other, and that was it. First, to Kate, Radio, and her dad walked off one way, and then me, Brocco, Chip, and Shadows walked off the other way. And bloody hell, it was a massive, massive queue for some reason, because the way we were going was we were going to the train station, and for some reason they were holding everyone up. I don't know why they were doing that. It was the worst organization I've ever seen in my entire life. It was so bad. Oh god, we were there for so long. I felt like we were never going to leave the XL. It was awful. And they didn't know what the hell they were doing, because then they decided to split up. That queue was actually awful. It was so bad. Then they didn't know what the hell they were on about. Saying like, oh, if you're getting on the DLI, you wait in the queue on your left. If you're getting the Elizabeth line, or whatever it was, then wait in the queue on your right. And stuff like that. And then later on, well, after the guy was repeating that, then switched up and said, if you're getting the DLR, wait on the side to your right. Then we were like, what? What side do we have to wait on, bro? We were all so confused. Everyone was shouting and everything, like, which bloody side is it then, mate? And then they finally realized which side it actually was, and then said it. And then we had to then just wait there. Then me and Brocco were stuck on the right side, and then Chip and Shadows on the other side, because they weren't getting the train. Well, they weren't getting the train that we were. They were going somewhere else, because Chip got to the XL. He was driven there, and then Shadows, he got there on a different station, so he was heading his way over there. Then they went through the other queue, and they got let out before us, so me and Brocco never even got a chance to actually properly say goodbye to them. So, I mean, Charlie, now that you're here, bye, Charlie. Didn't get a chance to actually say goodbye. But yeah, that happened, and then about 20 minutes later, we then actually got through, and then, yeah, so long for us to actually get home. But yeah, when we got home, had dinner. I ordered pizza again. And yeah. That was eventful. That was Comic-Con. But to be fair, I mean, it was really tiring. Every single day that we were out, I was knackered by the end of it. My legs were sore. My back was really sore during Comic-Con, but that was because of me having my bag on me the entire day from the day before, walking around London. So yeah, that happened, and then yeah, chilled for a bit, and then the exciting day came. What was it worth it? Yeah, I'd still say it was worth it. But yeah, then the next day, which came, was one of the days I was most excited for. Thought Park! We were going to a theme park. Yes, I went on some roller coasters. Oh gosh. Crazy, because if you would have asked me to go to Thought Park like 2 years ago, I probably would have agreed, but I'd probably have only gone on like 2 of the rides there. You would not see me get on any of the roller coasters that were at Thought Park. Because all the roller coasters that were there were all like thrill rides. They were all for... I mean, I say they're all for older audiences, but literal kids were going on these rides as well. So, I mean, it's just, as long as you're above the height limit, however old you are, you can go on. But yeah, there were children going on these rides. Oh gosh, yeah, it was nuts. But yeah, because I'll show some pictures here. So, because we arrived at Thought Park about 20 minutes before the park actually opened. So that's just us waiting in the massive queue at the entrance of Thought Park. Because they also had a Mardi Gras event going on, so they had that whole advertisement stuff going on. That happened. It's really cold when we were there as well. It got warmer during the rest of the day, but waiting there, because it was like 9:40 in the morning, something like that. So it was really chilly. And at first I was thinking, like, oh, I wish I brought my longer trousers and something else, or like brought my hoodie. But then by the end of the day, I was like, you know what, no, I'm glad I'm wearing this. So yeah, and then this is the views that I got. You see there, that swarm going off as like a little test run. That's the view of the park that we got when we came through the entrance. What a view. What a view is that, eh? Epic. Look at that again. Exactly, Xeno. Bro. Beautiful. The views of Thorpe Park. Yeah. Swarm and Stealth is epic. I mean, the views of them at least. But yeah, and then after that was so let me get something in the back of my room. The back here. Whoa, yeah. Oh dear. So I have a little something here. This, what I'm about to show you, this was the photo of me and Brocco going on stealth. Now, if you don't know what stealth is, let me just show you an image. Here's a picture of me in front of it. Here's a picture of me in all of its glory. There I am, standing in front of the tallest ride in the UK. I mean, I'm a little out of focus, but you can see the track. And that was the very first ride that me and Brocco did. Thanks for the scene build idea. Yeah. But that picture, though, that's one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. Well, Brocco took it for me because he had the iPhone, so better camera quality. But yeah. First ride that we went on during the day. And that woke us up. Because let me tell you something. Look at us. Bro. It's not really focusing, but there we go. Look at us. Bro, we are freaking... Oh my goodness. You're about to throw up? No! We actually didn't. Not on stealth, at least. But yeah. Tallest ride in the entire park and the entire country. And we went on that. First thing in the morning. Very first ride of the entire day. Didn't do any, like, small, quiet rides, anything like that. Nope. Straight to the big one. Yeah, because it was only advertised for about, not even 5 minutes in the queue. We were straight there. And Brocco was more nervous than I was, and I've never been on the ride before. I've never been at Thorpe Park. And Brocco has been on stealth before. But he said that he couldn't even remember it. So he was there, like, really nervous. And I was a little nervous as well, I can't lie. I mean, you know, it's my first time ever going on that ride. It's the fastest and tallest ride in the entire country, you know. It's intense. As a newbie roller coaster rider as myself, stepping up straight to the big guns right here is a massive step. But yeah, just waiting in that queue, seeing the coaster in front of us just at the station, and then with like the countdowns, and then just see it zooming off with the launch. We were just there like, oh boy. But then the moment when it was our turn to get into the coaster, the moment we strapped in, that's when it started to hit me. And I was like, oh my god, this is happening. This is actually going to happen. Oh my goodness. And that's when I was starting to get a little nervous as well. The fear started kicking in with me. I was just like, oh god, oh god. But I mean, I knew what to expect though. I knew what would happen. I knew we were going to get freaking shot across the track and up that massive top hat. And down again. That's what that element is called. The arch of the track is called the top hat. So yeah. And so the whole style of it is meant to be like a kind of raceway kind of thing. So the it had like a little countdown of like Formula 1 lights where there'd be like 5 red lights. And then they'd sort of go off like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then green. So there'd be like a countdown thing. So then we were strapped in. They then, you know, waited for a moment, checked everyone's seats, make sure they were fully secured in. Then we heard like a tss noise. That was how we knew it was about to go off. We knew, all right, we're about to move. It's about to happen. Here we go. And then there was like a voice playing. It was like, oh, like, get ready and hold on tight. And then the lights were going off. And then 3, 2, 1, go, go, go. And then the moment after that go, go, go stopped, phew, gone. We were shot across the track. So freaking fast. I don't think there's any coaster that has a launch quite like Stealth. I can't say that much because I've not been on many launch coasters. This is my first time being on a launch coaster. But when I tell you that the launch on Stealth was absolutely insane. I so wish I could have recorded on ride. I really wish I brought my GoPro and they would have allowed me to film a ride because, bro, the reactions of me and Brocco were priceless. Bro, me and Brocco straight up thought we were gonna die. We were there like, holy crap! Because you don't know, like, just me even telling you how fast it goes or like watching videos of it, you can't fathom how crazy it actually is until you go on it yourself. Because, bro, let me tell you, to make it all the way over the top hat, the launch, Stealth goes 0 to 80 miles an hour in 2 seconds. 2 freaking seconds it takes to get launched to its top speed. Just that quick, that's all it takes. What the hell? That is wild. A freaking roller coaster that shoots you that fast, that quick. Oh, bloody hell. My heart would have jumped down my chest. Mine did! I knew that I was expecting the launch, but I didn't know just how quick it would happen. Because I mean, my head was sort of resting on the, you know, the seat. I mean, because we were told we have to have our head backs, because if not, we're just gonna get shot back. And because Brocker even told me, like, don't have your arms up, because if you have your arms up before you launch, they're staying up. You cannot put them back down until the ride is over. Because of how friggin' intense the G-forces are that you feel. Because, yeah, I was sitting in the seat, strapped in like that. 3, 2, 1, go, and then immediately just... And then immediately, me and Brocco were there like, whoa! Bro, it was nuts. Immediately, the moment I couldn't fully process what was going on, because I was just in absolute awe and just shocked, like, holy mother of God, we've just been shot 80 miles an hour and gone 205 feet high. Like, oh my days, bro. Bro, that ride is wild. You know, I'm gonna, you know what? Even though I've just said that videos and that doesn't really do the ride justice, I want to show you guys what it's like. I want to show you it because bloody hell. You've got to see. You've got to see for yourself how nuts it actually is. Let's show you here. Right. Here we go. Yeah, Thorpe Park Stealth. I want to see if there's a more recent POV. This one have stealth on it. Bumper cars. Flying fish. Nemesis Inferno. Rapids. Bosses. So it didn't have stealth. Okay, that video doesn't have stealth. Stealth. If I just do off-ride. Well, look at the off-ride footage of stealth because my god. Yeah, just this video here. Just watch. So you see like the track, the launch going down. Just watch. There it goes. Look at that. It goes fast. You could see the track underneath. That was like rattling a bit. Yeah, bro. That launch is intense. Look at that, bro. That's I for real went on that. I did that. We did that. Me and Broco, we did that. My god. I did get some off-ride footage of this though, so this will be... The off-ride footage will be included in the vlog, so you will have an idea of what it was like for me and Broco. Yeah, like, look at that. See, like, oh my goodness. My god. And still, what a ride that is. But then the second roller coaster that we went on is called Nemesis Inferno. Ooh, what a ride Nemesis Inferno is. I'll show you Nemesis Inferno. You showing the stealth? Yes, I'm just showing Nemesis Inferno now. This was the second ride of the day that we did. Oh wow, it's raining in this video. Oh, unlucky for them. So yeah. This was my favorite ride that we did. This was my favorite ride in the park. Really enjoyed Nemesis Inferno. Here's the funny thing. So when we were, at this moment when we were going up the lift hill, me and Bronco were then just saying like, alright, you know what, we're gonna get through this. We need a comfort song. We need to just start singing. And then the moment that we get to the drop, as you see there comes the drop. And my leg's being crushed just by looking at it. So yeah, just look. Yeah, the moment it goes down the drop there, immediately, me and Brocco start singing Outside Your Window. We start singing AP Angry Piggy songs throughout the entire layout. This entire ride, we started singing. We couldn't even like properly keep a hold of ourselves the entire time. It was like the lights, everybody stand. Whoa, whoa! We couldn't. See, exactly, that would have been hilarious if I was able to record that, because that would have been really funny to put in the vlog. But yeah. And surprisingly, that made the whole ride better. Just me and Brocco go, we are right outside your window! But yeah. Insane ride this is. Really smooth as well. Really enjoyed it. But yeah. Those are really the only two big coasters that we could get a hold of that day. I really wanted to do Swarm as well. I really wanted to do Swarm. But we couldn't get there in time. We couldn't get to it. Because then the queue times was really big and other stuff happened. So it was just kind of like, ah, damn. Next time I go Thorpe Park. Next time I go Thorpe Park, I'll do Swarm. 100%. But yeah. That's really it. Just did some rides for the day. Took some great pics, because yeah, that pic of me in front of Stealth is one of them. And I'll show you another pic here. Yeah, this one. This is also one of my favorite pictures. That's me standing right in front of Colossus. You can see the coaster's going right over my head. This is going through its corkscrew. Colossus right over me. We perfectly timed it. Great picture that is. And it's because Brocco was far away to make sure that he could get everything in shot, brother. Like, bro. This guy. Thanks for the render idea. Hey, you know what? I commend you if you recreate that. I honestly do. Oh dear, but yeah. Big composition. Yeah. Overall though, yeah, I mean, great trip, really enjoyed it. Thorpe Park, fantastic. Comic-Con, had a great time. Really great trip. Really enjoyed it. Would love to go again, to be fair. Next time, you know, next time I go Thorpe Park, I'll do a bigger and better vlog. And next time, I will try and see if I can get permission to film on rides. Because we need content. Although I do know, because me and Springy at one point, we are planning, because in our town, we have a little local theme park here as well. It's not as big as Thorpe Park, and not as good, but it's still something. And I know that that park does allow filming on rides. So, when we do go, we'll do a funny little video there. And I will be able to film on rides there, so you will be able to get me and Springy on the rides. That's for sure. Oh, that'll be funny. All those rides, I can see myself losing my head after any of those rides. Oh dear. When would we actually do that? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I want to do this week, to be fair, because I just want to relax after this trip. Oh, wow. But yeah. Soon, though, Springy. Soon. We'll go soon. After my exams, we can make plans. Yes, after... Yeah, finish your exams first. Do that, and then we do it. Yeah. Other than that, everything done. I would certainly like... one thing I want to do more vlogs on, I want to do more theme park vlogs. Because I really do love theme parks, especially after being at Thorpe Park. Like, now, I want to make sure that I can actually record on rides as well, because I'd love to be able to get reactions and stuff. That's what I'm hoping. If the whole plans with me, Robin, and Hugo are still going Alton Towers, I hope, if that is still going to happen, I'm hoping that I can ask for permission to film on rides there. Because I have to record Hugo on the roller coaster, bro. I just know he'd be screaming his ass off. Oh dear. Meanwhile, me and Robin are just gonna be there enjoying our time because we're both roller coaster enjoyers. I'm a new coaster enjoyer, but point still stands. Yeah, and then Hugo's just gonna be there screaming in fear, like, oh my god! Oh dear. But like I said when we were on the trip, if the best way that I can get permission to film on Rise is just say I've met in the shadows. Because it's true, I have. I've met him. Be in the shadows himself. I've met him. Did you guys know that? I met in the shadows himself. When you come into the US, when inflation goes down, when deflation happens and flights are cheaper, I'll go to America. But to be fair, I do, if MomoCon or something like that is happening next year and people are going again, I'm going. Next convention thing that I plan to go will be when other FNAF animators are there. Not like FNAF animators were at Comic-Con. But you know what I mean. When FNAF animators as big of a group as there were at MomoCon this year, because I've seen how many people there were at MomoCon, and I am, yeah, upset that I didn't go, but it was still great for me to go to Comic-Con and meet everyone that was there. It was still nice to meet everyone there, but yeah, next time, bigger group. Plus, I mean, next year, I think, because I remember next year, AP might be planning to come to the UK. He might be planning to come to the UK next year. So, you know, that's going to be gonna get some vlog content from that with me and AP. We're going to do lots of stuff. Maybe me and AP can go to Thorpe Park next year. And then I can get on the rest of the rides I haven't been on while AP goes on all the rides for the first time. Because I know as well, AP's not a massive fan of roller coasters, but he'll still go on them. That'll be funny. I will. But, we'll see. Hopefully next year I'll have more money than I do this year, so then I can actually fund a little more stuff to do for the trip, you know? Help me grow, help me get monetized so I can make money to make better videos, guys. I need your help. Help me make FB Plus monetize, because, bro, if I can monetize my FNAF movie predictions video, bro, I'm making bank. I'm making bread. Yeah, please help me. Yeah, that's it. Everything I gotta talk about. So all I can really say now is just look out for the vlogs in the next coming weeks on FB Plus. Which, by the way, I want to ask for everybody's opinions here. Hold on. I would like to know, what are we thinking? What are we thinking here of the brand new FB Plus rebranding, huh? What are we thinking? Do we like it? It's cool, no? It's really cool, yeah? It's pretty cool. I mean, let me, you know, just set an example here for you. Let me set the example here. Hmm? Yes? I mean, you know what? I must say, my god, I never looked so handsome. Dude, but one problem, you're skinny and you don't look skinny, you look buff. I do! Bro, I look handsome as hell in it. Roxy's made me freaking handsome as hell. I mean, I'm freaking sexy as hell, bro. I ain't hiding it. I don't care if you say I got an ego. I love myself. But yeah, for real though, Roxy's done herself in this, and I look like a freaking Chad. Like, whoo! Like, all I'm saying here, looking at this picture of me, you know, I mean, $20 is $20. You know, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe if she moves the hair up a bit more, I can show the accurate representation of your forehead. My forehead ain't that big! My forehead ain't big, bro. What the hell, man? Get out of here. Get the hell out of here, man. This guy, bro. Bruh. But yeah, the banner as well, pretty sweet. I mean, of course, Monty is in it. Had to include Monty. Because Monty is my precious little creature. Brocco has Luna. I got Monty. Yeah, look at Monty. Bro, you look stunning on that. Bro, I for real do. I look sick. Like, look at my. You see a little bit of shoulders exposed there, like, bro. I look wedge. That will be me. Oh, by the end of the summer, I'll be looking like that. I'll be looking wham. Jimbro FB coming soon, guys. Jimbro FB is coming. I want to start working out. And like I said, mainly so then I can look intimidating and not get mugged the next time I go to London. I will do it. Cap? What do you mean cap? I'll prove you all wrong. I'm gonna prove you all wrong. Hey, y'all are doubting me. I'm gonna prove you all wrong. Prepare to be wronged. Yeah, bozos. I mean, you should go get wham together. Wait, huh? Poor choice of words there, but I mean... Yeah, that does sound weird, bro. Yes, just say we should go gym. That's all you need to do. Because to those who don't know, I mean, I literally live right near a gym, and plus my mum works there, so... But I don't know if she could get me, like, a discount or anything. I don't even know how much a gym membership is. I am gonna actually look it up. Hold on. Let me have a... let me see here. Blah, 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 blah. That's opening times. Our equipment. Swimming pool area. Right now. Gym membership, here we go. Membership, okay. I'm gonna find out how much it is. Well, that doesn't help. Oh yeah, because I could get like 30-day, like a 30-day trial if I actually want to use it or not. I have no idea what to do here. I don't know. Join online? Looking. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, there we go. Full access. £40 monthly. What? And for a day pass, it's 25. What the hell? If I was making money on a monthly basis, then I'd probably do it. God damn. Do homework out. I mean, to be fair though, I do got some weights here. Yeah, just some weightlifting. Weightlifting at home. I was actually doing some of this last year in the summer, and I was actually kind of being a little bit consecutive with it. Only for like a week, and then I gave up. I do need to get back into it. £1, you're not falling, bro. They're literally. Does it even say over there on here? It says, hold on here, 1.25 kg. They're both are, so that's 2.5 kilograms on here right now. Yes, it's not that much. Have you forgotten that I'm skinny? I need to start off small and work my way up. So, you know, say whatever the hell you want. But you won't be laughing soon when I'm going to be looking like Giga Chad and I'm going to pound you into the earth. But yeah, I do want to get back into it. I'm definitely going to do that over the summer. 100%. You know what? I'm making a commitment right here, right now, folks. Live for everyone to know. I'm committing that from next week, because this is my relaxation week. From next week, I am going to start getting back into doing home workouts again. And I'm going to get wham. I'm going to get wedge. I will be Giga Chad. He's spitting image of the Giga Chad soon. Yeah. I just need to grow my beard out. I need to grow a beard out because what's happening is my sideburns. You got a lot of sideburns in the London vlog. You got a lot of my sideburns in that. But yeah. Grow my beard out all the way. Get some muscle on me and boom, I'm Giga Chad. And the heck, got like some dust on this. Yeah. That's all I need. I'm 100%. So I solemnly swear to this stream right now that from next week I will start working out at home. And by the time when summer is over, by the time I'm back at university in October, I will be wham. Well, not wham, but there will be a difference. I will be buff. I will be buff FB Films. It's a big commitment because I gotta do it all the time. I gotta take some time out of my day, pretty much every day, to do it. So, yeah. Your promise has been documented. Okay, thank you, Clay. Yeah, I've gotta just be committed to it. I might set like some kind of reminder on like an alarm every day or like every certain days of the week. And then just remind me, alright, it's time for your ass to work out, boy. But yeah. And I think on that note, you know what, I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah. Hey, let me join you in this workout. I mean, write down a routine workout thing. Yeah, I do need to get a routine workout as well. I'll look into it. Because my dad did give me one last time, but I've forgotten it, so I'll ask him to help me out with it again. It's Jova. Yes, the stream is Jova. I'll probably stream again sometime this week doing something. Most likely playing Minecraft, I don't know. Or maybe animating if I can feel motivated to maybe animate something. Maybe I'll try animate like a short or something. If anyone wants to give me some ideas of anything that I could do a short on, then I'm open to suggestions. I will say. So yeah, I'd like to just get in the groove of animating again, because it's been a while since I last did some animating. So yeah, if anybody wants to give me some suggestions, I will do it. But yeah, that being good luck, I'll be doing this workout journey with you. Alright, alright. I see you, Slick, I see you. But yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream. And yeah, I'm back! I'm back. Wait, before you do, what, Gardiner? Stretches than fundamental muscle workout. Oh yeah, I do know to stretch before doing the actual muscle workouts. What you gotta say, Gardiner? Yeah, keeping me waiting, boss. Have a good one, man. Thank you, Clay. You too, bro. Squats and lunges. Oh, you're talking about Okay. Well, I'll plan everything out. I'll plan out my whole routine. Don't you worry, Cardino. Or if you want to give me a routine, then you can give it to me in Discord. Better than doing it through live stream chat. We're still going. Ah, well, whatever. Alright. I'll just end the stream here. Gardino, if you want to give me a workout routine or something, you're more than welcome to DM it to me. But yes. Doodles, everybody.